DynamicCardStore.com to get the cards. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save your points. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCardStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome to another FIFA 21 starter squad. This time it's a La Liga concept team build. Hopefully you guys like these videos. As you guys may or may not know, third day in a row of doing these because I'm currently on holiday, so apologies, but these are what you got right now. But hopefully you guys are enjoying them. Today we're going to get into a budgeted looking Liga Santander team. Now the Liga Santander I think was one of the easiest ones for me to do. I think they've got some really good looking cards that I don't think will break the bank. So I've gone with a 4-4-2 formation here. With the ability to change like a 4-2-3-1 narrow or wide, both work with this the squad that we've got here. So without further ado, let's get into this team. Like I say in all of them, the keepers you've got to take with a slight pinch of salt. I've gone with Ruiz Silva purely because 84 reflexes, 80 diving, and I think he's a non-rare. So when I was first looking at this the other day, he was a rare card. He's now a non-rare, so who knows? But regardless, I think this guy looks like a decent starter keeper. Obviously, when we get more players like released to us, it could be that there's someone better to go for. And it could be that when we get into the game, there's a better option. We have no idea. Keepers are a bit of a guesswork. So we're going to get straight into the defence without looking at the keepers too much. And I've gone with Firpo as our left back because Firpo looks decent. Firpo looks very, very decent. 83 pace. Great for a fullback. That's not bad at all. You can boost it if the pace is an issue. But then the rest of it just looks like okay stats, you know. 71 passing, not bad. 72 dribbling, not bad. 75 defense and physicality, also not too shabby. So realistically, I think this looks like a decent little card. And I don't think it'll be that expensive because like I've said before with some of the other players in other videos, there's no massive standout stat. There's no massive like this stat looks incredible. So I think this looks decent and I think it'll be a good little card. And I don't think it'll be that expensive, which is the point of this video. So Hermoso is up next at centre-back. Hermoso looks like a beast of a centre-back. 75 pace for centre-back. Phenomenal. Great passing, great dribbling. 80 defence, 79 physicality. For a starter card, there isn't too much more you can ask for from a centre-back. This guy just looks like the perfect starting centre-back. I really do think he looks incredible. So I definitely think this guy should be in a lot of starter teams. If you're rocking a Liga Santander kind of look, this guy, I think, will be very, very good. So I highly recommend him, and I think he'll be a phenomenal little pickup for you. And his partner in crime at the back is going to be Koundé. Is how I'm going to say that? I don't know. I probably butchered it. But the French centre-back here, going straight into this team because I think he looks like a nice little card. Like, realistically, 77 pace, even quicker than Bloomin' Hermoso, and 75 is plenty for a centre-back. 81 defence, more than Hermoso. 73 physicality, a little bit lower. But it's not the end of the world because actually, when you look at our right back as well, they're both more physical than him. Hermoso and the right back are both more physical than him. So we have physical players around him regardless. But realistically, I think Koundé looks like a good little card. Also good to hybrid off into because obviously he's French from the Santander, so it gives you plenty of options if you're wanting to hybrid out as well. But I think Koundé looks good. I can't say much more than that. I think he just looks like a good little card, mate. So realistically, I think that back two is one of the strongest ones we'll see in the in these videos for the starter squads. I think this is a very, very good little back two here. But at right back, we're going to go with someone who's in a lot of starter teams in previous FIFAs. That is DeMarcos, because he always seems to get a decent little card. His pace, however, has taken a bit of a beating. It's no longer those high 80s or low 90s. It's 81. So it is a little bit low for a fullback, but 80-ish hopefully should be okay. Again, chem stars are a thing. Hopefully they're not too expensive in order to boost his pace a little bit. But I think DeMarcos looks decent. And obviously we're looking at 71 defence, 81 physicality. Like I said, the physicality is good. But also the passing and dribbling for fullback is very, very good. I really do think that's good enough to get into the team, warrant getting in. We're going to go to our right mid next. We're going to a player who was there from pretty much the start, which is Hernani. He's been there for quite a long period of time during the this whole rating reveal situation. So Hernani looks really good pace, very good dribbling as well. The shooting a little bit low. I would say depending on how important shooting is for your wingers and how important you find your wingers shooting to be, you could get away with not increasing the shooting. Otherwise, something to boost the shooting and you're absolutely laughing. Maybe like a marksman, because I think that does dribbling as well and physicality. So I just think for a starter team, he looks really, really good. I think it'll be a couple of thousand coins at the start, like nothing to break the bank, but looking decent. At the first centre mid spot, we're going with Herrera. Herrera looks very, very nice. A very, very good card. Box to box, but like a CDM that can go forward, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, he kind of has the ability to work his way forward because he's got a good shooting stat, he's got good passing and dribbling, but defensive physicality is phenomenal. 83 physicality, beautiful stuff. Like, these two CDMs are absolute beasts in regards to how strong they are. So realistically, I think Herrera is going to be a good pickup, and I do expect to see him in quite a few teams. And obviously, if I was putting him here, he gets a nice strong link to Hermoso as well, so gives you options. But obviously, we'll full centre there, so we don't have to worry too much about that. But we're going to go to Kondogbia next. Kondogbia, 88 physicality, 79 defense, looking incredible stuff. A little bit slow, you could argue. 79 pace isn't that quick, but I think he's got the good passing, good dribbling, good shooting, everything else to boost. So if you have a chem style that boosts the pace a little bit, and maybe just a stat that you think is going to be helpful, maybe like a catalyst on this card, then you're absolutely laughing. Realistically, like, I think he just looks very, very good. It's just the pace that's a little bit low, but if pace isn't everything this game, you could have a slightly slower CDM. He's a beefy boy, mate. 88 physicality. I ain't going to mess with him. So I think he could work very, very well. On the left-hand side, I've gone with Tello. I think Tello looks really good. 89 pace. So you've got two very, very quick wings. Good dribbling as well. Good shooting-ish. It's okay for a winger. That's not the end of the world. And passing, not bad at all. Both things with the wingers, they're not physical. So obviously we've got our two CMs that are pretty beefy. And then the wingers are a little bit weak in regards to physicality. But I think he does look like a good card. I really do think he looks like a good card. And I expect to see him... Again, early game, pretty quick. It's a left mid from a good league. I expect to see him a few times. Like, I think he's going to be good. And just the shooting at a tad low. But when you see the strikers we've got, I'm not going to rely too much on him shooting. Because the two strikers, I think, are going to do the business. We'll start getting into those now. First of all, we're going to go to Morales, who looks pretty darn good. Where is he? He's got on those there. I found him. Found him. 86 pace, 83 dribbling. Mate, this guy's going to be keeping that ball. Fantastic, fantastic looking stuff. 75 shooting. For a striker, not the highest, but I've said this with many strikers now already. Deadeye. Trust me. Deadeye on this card. 86 pace is plenty. 83 dribbling. 86 pace is plenty. 83 dribbling is plenty. Deadeye, just boost that shooting, boost that passing. You've got 480 plus stats, then you're absolutely laughing, and this card looks incredible. And up top with him, I've gone with someone who's an absolute finisher, Avia. This card looks incredible. This card just looks phenomenal. Like, it just looks great. 82 pace for a striker. More than enough in my opinion, especially to start off with. 81 shooting. That's going to be a madness. 81 shooting. 78 dribbling. That's fine. That's fine by me. I think that looks decent. I'm not upset with that in the slightest. And then, of course, you've got 83 physicality. How many beefcakes do we need on this team? Apparently, about 5. But he looks incredible. Like, I really do think this guy looks good. And I think he complements Morales. They complement each other. Morales with very good dribbling and very quick. And then, obviously, Avia with great shooting and great physicality. I think it's a perfect little front two. I also, like I said before, I think you could play a 4-2-3-1. Herrera and Kondogbia at CDMs. I'd then probably put Morales at cam just because of Avia's shooting. Like, I think you probably want the better shooter up front. And then Christian Tello can either be wide with Hernani or they can be like wide cams. Either way, I think this team looks great. I really like this squad. This is one of my favourite starter teams out of all of them that I've made. So I personally think this is going to be a beastly team. Hopefully you guys agree. Let me know if there's any players you would change. But of course, if you like the video, then please do leave a like on this video. It massively helps the video out, so thank you so much. Make sure you hit that sub button if you're new to the channel as well. Really would appreciate it. And make sure you turn on notifications to be told anytime that we upload a video or indeed go live with a live stream. But for now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash your hands.
What?
In a bit.
Nah, his name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, or say hello. Entertain, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty games, yeah, you already know.